Hello students, in the last class we studied about the nucleophilic addition reactions of aldehydes and ketones. The second property is reduction. In that reduction, first case, there are different types of the products formed. During the reduction of aldehydes and ketones, we can expect different products. Among them, first one is reduction to alcohol. These aldehydes and ketones are reduced to primary alcohol, that is aldehyde reduced to primary alcohol and secondary alcohol, ketones reduced to secondary alcohol respectively, either by sodium borohydride NaBH4 sodium borohydride or LiAlH4 lithium aluminium hydride or catalytic hydrogenation by using either nickel, platinum or palladium catalyst. This is the reduction to alcohol. Aldehydes are reduced to primary alcohol while ketones reduced to secondary alcohol either by using sodium borohydride, LiAlH4 lithium aluminium hydride or catalytic hydrogenation. The catalyst used during hydrogenation process is either nickel catalyst, platinum catalyst or palladium. For example, you take RCHO. If you pass hydrogen gas in the presence of nickel, platinum or palladium, then this hydrogen added across the double bond to form RCH2OH. Here one hydrogen, here one hydrogen get added, formula becomes RCH2OH. This is primary alcohol. Similarly, if you take ketone, that is RCO or ketone on catalytic hydrogenation by using nickel catalyst, platinum or palladium, they results in the formation of RCH or OH. This is the secondary alcohol. If instead of nickel, if you take LiAlH4 lithium aluminium hydride or sodium borohydride, then you have to consider the nascent hydrogen. They can donate the hydrogen atom. This, if you use the nickel, you have to pass the hydrogen gas. This is the hydrogenation process. This is the reduction process. If you use LiAlH4, you consider H. If you use nickel, you have to pass the hydrogen gas. This is about the reduction to alcohol. Aldehydes reduced to primary alcohol, ketones reduced to secondary alcohol either by using NaBH4 or LiAlH4 or catalytic hydrogenation. By using this general equation, you can consider the example. If you they are used acetaldehyde. Acetaldehyde means R is considered as the CH3 or taken as the CH3 acetaldehyde. Then the alcohol formed is RCH3 means ethyl alcohol, CH3CH2OH, ethyl alcohol. Similarly, in ketone, R groups, both the R groups has the CH3. Then it is an acetone on catalytic hydrogenation. Isopropyl alcohol, This one becomes CH3, this also CH3. Then it is called isopropyl alcohol. These are examples. These are about the reduction to alcohol. Then next you consider the second one is reduction to hydrocarbon. Very, very important. That is, second one is reduction to hydrocarbon. Most important one, reduction to hydrocarbon. In that one, first one is there are two types of the reactions. First one is the Clemenson's reduction. Clemenson reduction. This is very important for the board exam. Majority annual paper, they are asking this explain Clemenson reduction or name the Clemenson reducing agent or write the general equation for Clemenson's reduction process. This Clemenson's reduction means this carbonyl group CO, carbonyl group of aldehyde or ketone. Carbonyl group, CO group of aldehyde or ketone reduced to CH2. CO group of aldehyde and ketone reduced to CH2 methylene. This is carbonyl group of aldehyde and ketone reduced to CH2 group on treatment with zinc amalgam in concentrated HCl. Zinc amalgam in concentrated hydrochloric acid. Zinc amalgam means mercury. Zinc amalgam in concentrated HCl. This zinc amalgam in concentrated HCl is called Clemenson reducing agent. For 1 mark, very important, name the Clemenson reducing agent. Clemenson reducing agent is zinc amalgam in concentrated HCl. This reaction is called Clemenson reduction. Clemenson reduction means carbonyl group of aldehyde and ketone reduced to CH2 by using zinc amalgam in concentrated HCl is called Clemenson reduction. Zinc amalgam in concentrated HCl is called Clemenson's reducing agent. Then you consider the general equation. This is the carbonyl group of aldehyde and ketone on reduction H by using zinc amalgam in concentrated HCl. If you treat zinc amalgam with concentrated HCl, that releases the hydrogen. We are considered the CO group reduced to CH2. That just consider CO into CH2. This one remains the same. This oxygen removed in the form of the water. Totally 4 hydrogens are required. This is the carbonyl compound, that is aldehyde or ketone. The CO reduced to CH2, this compound is called hydrocarbon, and hydrocarbon is formed. By using this one, you can consider the examples. For example, you take acetaldehyde, CH3CHO, CH3CHO. Acetaldehyde on reduction, Clemenson's reduction, zinc amalgam in concentrated HCl. The product formed is CH3. CO converted into CH2 means totally here 2 hydrogens, this hydrogen becomes CH3. This formula is ethane. Ethane is formed. That is acetaldehyde on reduction, ethane is the product formed. Similarly, you take CH3, CO, CH3. This is called acetone. CH3COCH3 is called acetone, very important one. Most of the papers they are asking this one only. In the IUPAC name they are considered as propane 2ONE, 2-propanone, 2-propanone, propane 2ONE, 2-propanone, 2-propanone, nothing but the acetone. Acetone, when treated with zinc amalgam in concentrated HCl, zinc amalgam in concentrated HCl. Can you guess the product form? CO is converting into CH2. That means formula is CH3, CH2, CH3. This is called propane. Propane 2ONE, 2-propanone, that is acetone, 2-propanone. Acetone on reduction, hydrocarbon formed is the propane. Similarly, you can write the acetophenone, C6H5COCH3. Acetophenone on Clemenson's reduction, CO again converted into CH2 means C6H5CH2CH3. This is called as an CH2CH3. It is ethyl benzene. This is about the Clemenson's reduction, most important one. They can ask either for 2 mark or 1 mark. What is Clemenson's reduction? Means that carbonyl group of aldehyde and ketone reduced to CH2 group by using zinc amalgam in concentrated HCl. This is called Clemenson's reduction. Zinc amalgam in concentrated HCl is called Clemenson's reducing agent. This is the general reaction and these are some of the examples. Next you can consider the Wolff-Kizner's reduction. That is second reduction to hydrocarbon. Second method is Wolff-Kizner reduction. Wolff-Kizner reduction means carbonyl group of aldehyde and ketone. Carbonyl group of aldehyde and ketone again reduced to CH2 group by treating with that carbonyl group of aldehyde and ketone is treated with by treating with hydrazine. Hydrazine already we are discussed, that is NH2. Hydrazone is formed. Hydrazine followed by heating with either NaOH or KOH. In the presence of ethylene glycol. This is the reagent used in the Wolff-Kizner's reduction. Same the carbonyl group of aldehyde and ketone reduced to CH2. For that one, in Clemenson's reduction, we are using zinc amalgam in concentrated HCl. But in Wolff-Kizner's reduction, the reagents used are hydrazine followed by heating with NaOH or KOH in the presence of ethylene glycol. You consider the general equation. This is the carbonyl compound. The carbonyl compound treated with hydrazine, NH2. If you treat with hydrazine, from this hydrazine H2, from the removal of the water takes place. On arrow mark, consider minus H2O, means removal of the water. Forms, this is the compound, double bond NH2. This is the carbonyl compound, and this one is an hydrazone. Hydrazone is formed. That hydrazone then heated with KOH or NaOH in the presence of high boiling solvent like ethylene glycol. high boiling solvent like ethylene glycol, heated in the presence of high boiling solvent. Then this converted into, that get converted into CH2. CO group converted into CH2. Then other products formed are N2. This nitrogen get removed. This is called Wolff-Kishner's reduction. This is most important one. Wolff-Kishner's reduction means carbonyl group of aldehyde and ketone reduced to CH2 by treating with hydrogen followed by heating with NaOH or KOH in the presence of high boiling solvent called ethylene glycol. This is the general reaction. This is about the reduction process. That is, in the reduction process, we are using three cases. You take, for example, simply I am considering carbonyl group CO. Just for your glancing, CO group. If you use LiAlH4 or NaBH4, sodium borohydride, or H2 in the presence of nickel, platinum or palladium, anyone. Then CO group converted into alcohol. Or if you take aldehyde, primary alcohol. If you take ketone, then it is a secondary alcohol. From the aldehyde, primary alcohol. From the ketone, secondary alcohol. Then second one, that is zinc amalgam in concentrated HCl. Then CO group converted into CH2. If they are mentioned zinc amalgam in concentrated HCl, this is called Clemmensen reduction. Then same. First we are treating with hydrogen, NH2. Hydrogen, then followed by KOH in the presence of ethylene glycol. Again that get converted into CH2, hydrocarbon. This is an hydrocarbon. This reaction is called Wolff-Kishner reduction. These reagents are very important. In Wolff-Kishner reduction, hydrogen followed by KOH and ethylene glycol. In Clemmensen's reduction, zinc amalgam in concentrated HCl. This is about the reduction process. In the next class, we can study about the oxidation.